everyone, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is my little co-star, Winston. We'd like to wish you a happy Halloween. I have on my Scotty Halloween shirt. So, yeah, it's all about the Scotties. I don't dress them up for Halloween because they just don't much care for it. But anyway, I would like to welcome you to my video about County Cross Stitch. Tonight, we're going to celebrate. I usually don't put a video out on Thursday, but today's Halloween. And 4 years ago today, I started my Flosstube channel. Some dogs are bored, you know. So I guess we better let him get down. But anyway, I have to give them a treat. You know, that's what they do. They like to get on here to get their treat. But 4 years ago, I finally got up the courage and I watched my first video and it was horrible. It wasn't the picture. Oh, hang on. But over the years, I've learned a lot. I've done a lot by trial and error. Can you tell that somebody wants his treat? Trick or treat, yes. But anyway, for those of you that do not like Halloween, this is not usual for me. The only reason I'm doing Halloween is because today it's Halloween. I started with Halloween and because I had a lot of big finished items of Halloween. And most of the time I stitch everything. I stitch happy things, I stitch samplers, I stitch on perforated paper, I stitch on 10 count tula, I stitch on cork linen when I can find it. You know, it just depends. And I stitch on 40 and 56 count linen. So there you go. And I stitch a lot of different things. I have loads of whips, as you'll know. Today we're only going to look at my Halloween whips or works in progress. And we're going to have 6 giveaways. And they're going to be interspersed throughout the video. So you have to watch the whole thing or skip around a lot. Trick or treat, you know. Let me show you my shirt. But isn't that just really cute? This would be cool if this were my picture for the day. But it won't be. They'll get one with my mouth open or something. But anyway, let's start with a giveaway today. Giveaway number 1. What you need to do is you got to be over 18. You have to use the word that I say in a sentence or something. Try not to just put like go, cat, you know, dog or something like that. Try to make a cute little sentence with it. And you also need to subscribe to my channel. And I thank those of you that are subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me that people enjoy looking at my cross stitch. And it really helps me finish things because, you know, I didn't finish things before. But anyway, and you also need to like the video. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But you can watch somebody else, you know, if you don't want to. Because, you know, it's a free country. All right, the first thing we have is a homespun elegance pattern. And it's called Sassy Pumpkin. Okay. This one's in there. This is by Homespun Elegance. That's an oldie but a goodie. We also have, this is a little package of patterns for giveaway number 1. We have Barbershop from Little Stitch Girl. And I just want to thank those people that have sent in patterns or handed me patterns and say, oh, please give this away. You know, I don't need it anymore, or I bought 2, or maybe even I bought 2, you know. Then we also have Little Stitch Girl. We have the Sweet Shop. So you got the Barbershop and the Sweet Shop. All right, and then last we've got Drawn Thread, The Haunting. And that's that one. It's a very pretty pattern. And there's a Gentle Art conversion and a Dinky Dye conversion on this one. So, so you get 4 patterns. And if you want this one, you need to say, oh shoot, I lost the page. Hang on. Good grief. I tell you, I'm a nut. You need to say hollow. Okay. Oh my goodness. You need to say hollow. H-O-L-L-O-W. Okay. That's giveaway number 1. All right. Giveaway number 2. Same rules apply. Okay, this one is number 2. The first one is an oldie but a goodie by Sam Sarah Designs, and it's Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Okay, then we also have Jackie O. Jackie O, and it does not include the bat button, but you don't really have to. You don't have to have the bat button. Then a Bent Creek pattern, Eek. Isn't that cute? Just love that black cat hopping over there. It's hopping over the broom. And The Witch Next Door by Primrose Cottage Stitches. This is the cutest pattern. One of these days I'm going to stitch mine. All right, so we got The Witch Next Door. We have Eek. We have Jackie O. And Frankenstein. And you need to say Eek. E-E-K. Okay, Eek. That's giveaway number 2. All right, so let's get started with some fully finished objects. Okay, I had to pick up the fully finished object because I dropped it on the ground. I mean, in the floor. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you can't take me anywhere. Okay, now, I will tell you that both of I have 2 FFOs, or fully finished objects. They are new starts, both of them. They are finished objects, both of them, this week. Don't faint. It won't happen again. And they're also fully finished objects. Now, one is kind of fudged because once you finish stitching it, it's done. So anyway, the first thing I have is the Boo Mini Bag from Shepherd's Bush. I just fell in love with that the first time I saw it. And I love these little bags. They're just so cute. So, of course, I had to get the orange bag. And I got all the pearl cotton, number 5 pearl cotton. And I stitched this in 2 sittings. It didn't take very long. Now, if you notice, the spider doesn't have a body. And I'm missing a moon up here, a moon button, and a leaf on the pumpkin. They're on order, and they'll be here shortly. But that is my finished piece. And I stitched over 2 threads with 1 strand of the number 5 DMC pearl cotton. And now the orange is a Weeks Dye Works pumpkin because I could not find the DMC. Can you believe it? So anyway, I think this is just so cute. And it's got the zipper, and you can just put your threads or whatever in here, and it's just really cute. And somebody said, oh, you can see the back. Just make sure you just don't carry over a lot. And once you have something in the bag, you can't tell anyway. So see, there you go. So FFO start, finish, and FFO number 1 for the FFO challenge 2024. Hashtag FFO challenge 2024 with Jen Quilter and Penny's Daughter Shares. All right, and if you want to find out more about it, you need to watch the Two Tall Stitchers video where Jennifer and Carol tell all about it. Okay, the next one I finished. This was a market release, if I'm not mistaken, or at least I think it was. Let me look. Let's just look. Yes, it's a market release because it says 2024. This is called Creepy Spider HU. And this is like a little needle box. Now, she tea-dyed her fabric. I did not. I was like, I want to stitch it now, you know, so I didn't have time to tea-dye it and let it dry. I thought, well, later on, if I like it, I can get a Q-tip and just do something with it. But anyway, it tells you how to dye the fabric. Then it gives some little stickers that go around the bottom. And you get this tin. And see, there's my little stickers that go around the bottom. So it told me about those. You got a piece of ribbon that went around the side. And I stitched my spider. The eyes are French knots. And all the jack-o'-lanterns are different, if you notice. And then I just cut it. There was a circle. I mean, there was a little square of comic board included, and it gave very, very good directions on how to finish it. Well, they called it Bristol board, but anyway, it was like comic board to me. And all I had to add was batting. There's even a magnet. here it is in here, so you can have a, needle minder. You put your needles in here, thread, needle thread, or whatever. Isn't this cute? I just love it. And it was very quick. I stitched this in 2 sittings also because I fell asleep. So anyway, it's a lot of fun, and it used all DMC threads, and the fabric was included because it was a kit, and it didn't say, but this is 32 count, I think. So I really enjoyed this, and this is a Praiseworthy Stitches design. And they also gave you, Lord, what did I do with it? Well, hold on a moment till I find it. I'm back again. I'm telling you. Okay, well, anyway, the clink I heard when the things dropped was the scissor fob that also, that was included in the kit. So anyway, I found a black pair of scissors I had, and this is the scissor fob that I made. It gave you really good directions. It included everything but the dental floss, which is what you used. So I thought that was really cute. So now I've got my little box and my little scissor fob for my scissors. So that's really great. So that's my 2 finishes. Okay. All right. So then, let's talk about the question that we had. I asked last week, what was your favorite season to stitch? And by far, it was fall. We had 8 people. There was a lot of people didn't comment on, they commented, but they didn't say, oh, I like this or I like that. But anyway, fall is 8 or was 8. Halloween came in second with 2. Christmas, patriotic, and summer tied with 1. So more people need to comment, yes, because we need to know what y'all like. So be sure and comment, and for the video too, for the giveaways on this video, and then we'll give them away next Saturday. Oh, and I forgot to say, I hate to say it, because postage is so expensive, it is confined to the US only, and I'm so sorry, but mailing something overseas is just expensive. So maybe I can do something later for y'all, and I'm so sorry. Okay, then let's go to giveaway number 3. Speaking of giveaways, okay. Well, where did giveaway number 3 go? Can I keep up with anything? Oh, here it is. Okay. The first one is a Mill Hill kit, and it's the entire kit with a button and everything. This is called Haunted Laboratory. Okay. Then we have from Needle Bling Designs, we have Sassy Spiders. That one's cute. We have Sophie's Trick or Treat, and this is also from Needle Bling Designs. We have Spooky Cauldron. We have Eat, Drink, Be Scary. That one's cute. Then we have Book of Spells. And last but not least, we have Witch in the Moon. I wanted to keep all these together because, they're like a set. And then I wanted to add the laboratory with it. So in this one, you need to say the word spider. Spider. Okay? Don't put a number, just put the word spider. Okay? All right, giveaway number 4 is, we've got some oldies but goodies. We have a Lizzie K is Spooky and Treats. We have Eek and Creepy. These are the Halloween words. And then we have from Scissor Tail Designs, Halloween Party Signs. That one's a fairly new one. I think that came out last year. Then we have another Mill Hill kit, Haunted Cottage. So you've got the whole thing here, even the perforated paper, the beads, needle, everything. And that's Haunted Cottage. This one's beautiful, done up. Then we also have the Waxing Moon Designs Haunted House Trio. Haunted House Trio. All right, so we got the trio, the haunted house, the Halloween party signs, and the 2 Lizzie Kate patterns, and you need to say spooky, spooky, spooky. Okay? Alrighty. So you'll have to wait a little while and we'll do another giveaway soon. Okay, let's talk about my work in progress. The only thing I didn't finish that I was really wanting to finish, but it just didn't work out. I did a lot of Halloween stitching this week. This one's called No Tricks, Just Treats, but I didn't get a lot of time to stitch. I thought this was so cute. It's by Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it was in the Sip and Stitch box. And they used all DMC, and I used this, and I didn't put it on here what it was, but I think it is Stormy Night, but I may be mistaken, but it's 32 count, and it says No Tricks. I hadn't got the word just in yet, but I got more flowers done. I had to rip out 2 of the flowers because one was too high and it was crashing into the words. So anyway, I got a little bit done. Hopefully I'll get it done for the end of the week. That would be nice. So it's on 32 count, 2 strands over 2. All right, and I just love this little pattern. It's just so cute. All right, so hopefully that'll be a finish in this lifetime sometime. Okay, all right, now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show some an Etsy shop of the day, of the week. And this one I'm showing fall patterns and Thanksgiving patterns. Okay, this one is from Needle Treasures Nook, and the lady's from Bulgaria, and she has some pretty fall patterns. This one's called Hello Autumn. Isn't that pretty? All right, then we have Silhouette Turkey. So cute. And you wouldn't have to do it round unless you wanted to, but that'd make a nice top for a box or a spool or something. Then we have pumpkins. So cute. It's got the white pumpkin and the orange ones, but you can make them all orange, or you could do even the blue pumpkin, because you know those are popular. And I pulled this one just because my daughter loves bunny rabbits, and I think of bunny rabbits as being in spring, but she's got 2 bunny rabbits sitting by a pumpkin and with some acorns and some fallen leaves. Isn't that cute? Because at first I looked at them, I said, well, those squirrels sure do have big ears. And then I was like, oh, it's rabbits, little bunny rabbits. Oh, goodness. But that's cute. Then we have, I thought this was the cutest one. It's called Gathering Squirrel by the Cottage. Isn't that cute? I like his tail. I thought that was really cute. Then we have Squirrel Wreath, Rustic Woodland Squirrel. He's very red. Our squirrels here in the south are more brown, although we do have some white ones, but you don't see them very much. Then we have Hello November. Now you could leave the November off and you could put Happy Thanksgiving, or you could just do the turkey. But isn't he a pretty turkey? He's a pilgrim turkey. I should say handsome turkey. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to go over there. She's got Christmas patterns. She has patriotic patterns. Excuse me. And you need to go over there and check her Etsy shop out. I will link that below. Her name is Marietta, and she has some beautiful patterns. So, and some are really good for beginners. You don't necessarily have to do them on linen. You can do them on perforated paper. You can do them on, you know, really big count fabric to make a big pillow or something, you know, or a big picture. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's have another giveaway. All right. This one, it starts out with a witchy stitcher, and it's a Atomical Heart number 13 cross stitch pattern. That's different, isn't it? But for those of you that like that, you know, there you go. That's fiber arts for the strange and unusual. Then we also have an oldie but a goodie. This is a Hand Blessings pattern. It's Halloween Haunted House Quilt. And it's got a ghost charm with it. Isn't that pretty? And it's small. It's only 48 by 48. It make a cute, cute smalls exchange. All right, then we have Threads Through Time, and we have 2 black cats. And that is full coverage unless you want to do it on a dark blue fabric. Isn't that pretty? They did it, you can do it on, well, they've got the measurements for 40 count to 28 count. And if you do it on 7 count cloth turn fabric, it's 8 by 8. But if you do it on 40 count, it's 1.5 by 1.5. Whew, goodness, that'd be tiny. Then we also have a brand new pattern from Quaint Rose Needle Arts. It's called Spooky Mansion. Isn't that spooky looking? Okay, so that's giveaway number 5, and you need to say crow, crow for giveaway number 5. All right, now giveaway number 6. Oh wait, there's one more thing on giveaway number 5. There's this scissor fob from Praiseworthy Stitches. Isn't that cute? It's got the little witch's boot and the little jack-o'-lantern. I have one, but it's downstairs. I should have brought it. Okay, so stay tuned for giveaway number 6. Okay. All right, next we're going to talk about the free patterns. Okay, every time, this time I have 2. I have one, well, they're both Halloween. For those of you that love Halloween stitching. One is from, Cottage Garden Samplings, and I'm going to have to just show you the pattern because there was no picture. It says Halloween, and the O is a jack-o'-lantern, and there's a bat and a border. So that's what we got here. Okay, and I'll link that below. Then we also have a pattern from Tiny Modernist, and this is a 2015 Halloween cross-stitch pattern, but I've never shown it. And is this not just too cute? And this one's from Tiny Modernist. And if you don't like ghosts or Halloween, you could leave the word and the hat and the ghost out, and you know, and the little gravestones, and just put more pumpkins or a tree or something. But it's really, really cute, and I will link that below. All right, so those are our free pattern links for today. Okay, then we're going to have a Halloween project parade. Oh no, we're not yet. I have past FFOs. I forgot about those. Okay, that's what happens when I skip around. Okay, and then we'll have the Halloween project parade. All right, the first one, I won this. It was my first giveaway I ever won, and it was from Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Crossstitch. And so I put it on this white pumpkin, and it's Trick or Treat. And let me tell you, that witch and that big jack-o'-lantern were something else. But I think it's really cute, and I had the florist at the hospital tie me this little bow, and I need to like adjust it because it's kind of went cattywampus a little bit. It's kind of, I need to starch it a little bit. But isn't that cute? It's on black 28 count, and I used 2 strands of Crescent Color Work or Classic Color Works over 2. but so cute. And I mounted it on 2 pieces of foam core. And this is a permanent fix. And I put 2 little pumpkins down there at the bottom. I just thought they'd be really cute. So anyway, and that sits in my foyer. Okay, the next one, I'm not really sure about the name, but I would just about bet is called This Is Halloween by Barrick. When I saw this in the store, I was like, oh, I gotta have that one. And I don't know why, because I usually don't get stuff like this. But it's on 32 count, and I'm not sure what it's on, but whatever it is, I really liked the thing. And my ghosts just barely show up. They're kind of translucent. They show up a little bit better in person. And the trees were fun to stitch, and I liked stitching all the little critters. The gravestones took a while. They really did. But I used 2 strands over 2. And that bat, boy, he was something else too. And I had this matted. So it's kind of old, and I like the frame because it looked like wormy chestnut. It was really old, and it had this finial kind of thing with it. Okay, so that's a past finish. Oh goodness. Then the next one I had was from Shepherd's Bush, and it uses the big ceramic beads, not beads, buttons. And this was on 18 count cork linen. And this is Spooky Halloween. And this is my finish. So I really like the little trick-or-treaters. It's got the wizard, or maybe it's a witch, and a pirate, and I guess that's a gypsy in the middle. Yeah. And then all those big buttons in the top, the moon, the bat, the hat, and the star. And I like the 2 spiders too. So, but yeah, and I had this double matted with gold and purple to bring out some colors. And I like this knobby frame because I thought it was spooky. Yeah. So that's an oldie but a goodie. So those are my past fully finished objects. Oh, excuse me. And then let's do Happy Mail. Happy Mail. I got some Happy Mail this week, and I was so tickled. First, I had 2 good friends that I Zoom with, and they went to Stitch West. Yes. And they sent me a table gift, and I thought that was so sweet. So Elizabeth, I got some gummy bears, organic gummy bears, and I got some peppermints, and I haven't eaten them because I just got them yesterday. I've got those. And then I got this project, they're like little key ring things, but they're project labels. You can label your projects here. And she was so sweet. She got me some bow and needles. And they're 26s, and that's one of my favorite sizes to use. I like bowen and pony needles the best. And it came in this cute little cello bag with little dogs, trick-or-treat dogs. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Elizabeth. You are so sweet. I appreciate it, and I value our friendship, whether you send me a gift or not. Okay, and then Tina, my good friend Tina, who I was at Stitch West with in the spring, she got me, there was this little bag, and there's a gumball machine with a needle minder, which I had to use when I was making my scissor fob. So thank you so much, Tina. And there is a little flat thing, and this is a phone stand. You prop your phone. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's called Dottie Doesn't Know How to Work Anything. Okay, here we go. All right. You just prop your phone against this, and you can watch Flosstube or whatever, or read, you know, while you're stitching or sitting. Isn't that nifty? And then it just folds flat to travel. And it's got a little cushion here for your phone. Thank you, Tina. Y'all are so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. Here, I tell you, my stitchy friends are just great. I just love, love, love seeing all of them, whether they buy me anything or not. Okay, and also in the mail, happy mail, I ordered this because I just saw it, and it's from Paisley and Polka Dots. And it's the Bitty Bat Trick or Treat sign. There's all the stuff for the sign. And this is what it looks like when you finish it, if you want it to. And I also ordered the Apothecary Cabinet cross stitch display for my Primrose Cottage stitch. And this is how it comes, and I just paint it. And it's much, much cheaper than buying a frame. So I was really excited about this. So I'm going to just keep this like it is until I get ready to finish it. And then hopefully I'll get it finished like this. Notice how I said hopefully. So, but I was at, they did a finishing thing of how to paint and finish things at Stitch Florida. And that was really good. I enjoyed that. So maybe that'll help me with this. But that's my happy mail for this week. Let's hope it doesn't fall like everything else does. Okay, now we're going to have a Halloween project parade. Yeah. Okay, some of these you've seen lately, some you have not. So the first one, and some of them will have finished items in it. Like this one, it's on perforated paper, and this is Val's stuff. And this is Said the Spider to the Fly. Isn't that cute? And it even came with a little glittery backing, and I just pinked the edges. And I just need to put the little hanger thing on it. And then it'll be done. Then, and this is what the pattern looks like. It was one of those Spook of the Month. It was the January pattern. My goal was to stitch one of these every month. That didn't last very long. You know me, it's like, oh yeah, we got to start something else. And then the other one I have in here is, yeah, it is. Okay, there was another one that was finished. Well, this is the video where we can't find anything. Have you noticed that? Okay, maybe I just imagined it. Okay, here's one that's partially started. This is called Bats in the Belfry. And this is the limited edition Halloween ornament kit. And this is what, okay, this is what I've got done. Bats and belfry and a little bit of the border. And that's all I got done. This was something I was going to keep in the car and then stitch on when you know, I had everything done, but yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah. Oh, and there's the other one I was looking for. I just found it. Okay. All right, the next one, this one's one of my favorites. This is the November Halloween. Look at that one. The Spook of the Month. And it says Halloween. Isn't that cute? Now look how different it is. I used the Call for colors, but look how different it is from the picture. Isn't it amazing? But I just love that. I think his little googly eyes are so cute. And the candy corn button too for the A. So I need to put the little hanger on that also. I wanted to get me a quarter and make corded hangers, but yeah. Still haven't done that yet either. But that one goes with me a lot. And it's going to go with me more because I need to like do something with it. Okay, and then next I have something on 40 count linen. And it's a Brenda Gervais with Anneal and thread. And it's Spirits and Spells. It was on my Whip Go this year and I couldn't find it. I found it. Okay, but isn't she cute? Or as cute as a witch can be. This was supposed to be stitched with Confederate gray, and it's a mystery linen because at the time I just had no clue, you know, that I needed to keep track of what linen I had. And this is what I've got done on the little witch. Isn't she cute? So I've got it about a third done, or a little bit over a third. You'd think I'd hurry up and finish it. Yeah. But it's 1 strand of floss over 2 threads on 40 count. And I don't think this is Confederate gray. I really don't. All right. So that's something that I really need to work on. And it's in my fancy Ziploc bag, which is what I used to use all the time. Okay, so then the next thing I have is, oh yeah, these are Kathy Haberman patterns from the Scary Apothecary. We have Cackle Lozenges, Shriek Well, and it's got a frog. Okay, I don't have that much of it done, but this is on the Winter Wishes 32 count fabric by Stephanie, and that's how much I've got done. I just need to do the frog at the bottom and finish the border and put Shriek Well and a couple of swirly cues, and it'll be done. Yeah. But I'm going to wait till I get all of them finished before I fully finish them. But I just think that's really cute. And I use 2 strands over 2. And it's using Classic Colorworks and Chronic Braid. You can see how it sparkles up at the top a little bit. Okay, so there's that one. The next one is called Bitter Brew. And I don't have very much done on it. And it says, for a foul scowl. Okay, and it's also done on the 32 count Winter Wishes, and I've got the crows, and that's all I got done on that. This was a Mania start. Then the next one is Broomstick Fuel, and there's what that looks like. I like a lot on this one. I really do. This was one of those, I'd call it a Laura start. There you go. That's all I've got. Okay. And, oops. And the next one is, okay, don't have that, don't have that, don't have that. Okay, Cauldron Cleaner. This one was the first one I did. And I thought, well, when I measured it, the center was here. Well, I started like it was here. So I had to piece my fabric, and it does not look pretty. But I think I can finish it and get by with it. If not, I will take it off and so, you know, cut some off the top and use it. But it says Cauldron Cleaner with Enhanced Spell Check. Okay, and this is what I've got. This one's a finish. See, and then I had to piece a piece, but I think I can do it to where it won't show because it'll fold under. But I had to put something there so it wouldn't fray. But yeah, I love this little pattern, but I was like, I don't have enough of this fabric to stitch it again. And I wasn't about to pick the whole thing out as much as I had because I didn't know it was wrong until I got to the bottom, and the cauldron was like really close to the edge, and I was like, oh dear. So yeah, but anyway, so they went in timeout because that was very depressing, so so anyway, even though I did find a fix for it, but yeah. But there's also in this series, there's Skeleton Polish, No Tarnish Varnish, which I haven't started. Imagine that. Spider legs, serving size 8, because there's 8 legs on a spider. Okay, and then snail slime. Take a slug. Yeah, that's what it says. Take a slug. Okay, cute. And there was a free pattern called Favorite Brew, but I can't show you because It's a beaker that says spells and charms, and it's kind of smoking. It was just a bonus pattern that Kathy gave everybody that bought the whole entire kit. Okay, so there's that. All right, the next thing I had is Haunted House Trio from Waxing Moon Designs. And I've been working on the purple. I didn't hold that up long enough. I've been working on that purple house. Okay, the one on top. This is Haunted. And I'm doing it on natural linen, 28 count. And this is how much I got done on that. And it's 2 strands over 2, and I'm using all the call for threads. No, this is Portobello, 30 count Portobello. I lied. I'm using Week Style Works, and the Week Style Works I didn't have, I used DMC, but they're what she called for. And it's 2 strands over 2. So there's that. And it's in my Teresa Koga project bag. Yay. So I really, really want to stitch some on that. But yeah, it's going to be a bit. It's probably going to go back on the shelf for a while. And this bag is from Dot Dot Goose. So, all right. Then the next thing I have is on perforated paper. And evidently I got tired of cutting, because I'm left-handed, and you know the scissors aren't made for left-handed people. They're only made for right-handed people. But this, until you buy left-handed scissors. And you know, at the time I did not know about those. And the teeny little scissors, you know, it just, yeah. But anyway, this is from Crossstitch and Needlework magazine, September 2014. And this is the pattern. Okay, it's Patty Patchwork. Isn't she cute? So anyway, I've got the trick-or-treat bag with the cat. I've got the candy, corn, and all the little goodies to go into the trick-or-treat bag. Need to cut them out. And Patchwork Patty is or Patty Patchwork is cut out mostly, but I got tired when I got up to her hat. So hopefully this will be a finish pretty soon, because all I gotta do is cut it out and then tack the little things on and make some cording and a broom. And that's it. Why has this laid around for ages? I do not know. And it's tying up a bunch of DMC and Chronic. So yeah, I need to get this done. So, but it's very, very cute. But I was going to make a magnet out of her, probably. I don't think I'd make a Halloween ornament. It just depends. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's put that down here. Okay, the next thing that I'm stitching on, that I haven't stitched on for a while, is from Friend Stitch. You know, you saw the little crow pillow that I did last week. And here's what they had for the finish, that cute little crow. And I made mine into a pillow. And if you didn't watch last week's video, go back. That pillow is cute, even if I made it myself. But anyway, it was a Halloween pop-up gathering. It was a Zoom retreat, and this was it, big and small. And I used a piece, of, hold on a moment. Okay, I keep losing things today. Don't ask me what's going on. I used a piece of 28 count that I had, and I don't know what it is, once again, because it wasn't labeled. But they used 32 count Stormy Vintage linen. And I might have that, but I don't think this is what that is. It's modeled. No, I know that's not it. But anyway, I was working on Big and Small Happy Halloween to All. So the pattern is called Happy Halloween. And all I got done was part of the stuff at the top, and then I squirreled off to something else. But isn't that cute? It's just going to be the cutest thing. So I can't wait to finish that for next Halloween. It's 2 strands over 2, and I used all the call for Week Style Works. And no, I lied. Classic Color Works. Yeah. Usually they use Weeks Dye Works, but this time they use Classic Colorworks. And she included the button, the charms, and the beads and everything, which I'll do those at the end. Then the reason this fabric is so large is I wanted to have enough, and I'm going to stitch, but I'm probably not going to stitch it on this now. I may stitch it on something else. But this is an Amy Brucken pattern, and it's Moonlight Magic. And it was designed especially for Friend Stitch. Isn't that just the cutest little witch you've ever seen? And I think it's a stand-up or a flat fold one. But it's just so cute. But I really like it. And somebody did one, and they did it on a different kind of fabric, and it was bigger, and it was just cute. Really, really cute. So anyway, need to work on this one big time. So, and I mean, I've really enjoyed stitching on it. I love Bent Creek and Heart and Hand pattern collaborations. I love their patterns anyway. But, yeah, I need to stitch on that. Yeah. And it's in my Fat Quarter Shop bag, the Halloween bag with the ghost zipper pull. Okay. That was one of the first quarterly things I think that they ever did. And it was the biggest haunted house ever, I'm telling you. Okay, so there's that one. Then next, and don't ask me why this one's not done, is one of my favorite patterns of Blackbird Designs, besides Midnight Watch, you know, the one with the cat on the roof. And this is called Away We Ride. This is one of the ones, every time I see it, it's like, oh, I need to get mine out and do it. And I really do. I really do need to work on it, because I really should have a lot more done on it than I do. This is on Confederate Gray. I have a Creative Carol Designs bag. This is one of my first project bags. And it uses classic, or Gentle Arts, and yeah, it uses Gentle Arts. And the only one I couldn't get, because I started this during COVID, and I think this is why I really, it was when my floss tubes first started. I think this is really what held me up on it. I used 844 DMC instead of Garden Gate. And yeah, and I just left it on the big piece of fabric, which is really unusual for me. But it's on, oh dear. Okay, it's on something 32 count, I think. Let's look. Nope, I lied. 36 count Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray. It's on the fabric. Can you believe it? And all I got done was part of the border and some of the words, and that's it. I really need to work on this. So I think I'm going to keep it out and work on it some, whether it's Halloween or not, because I just really like this. And I used one strand of floss over 2 threads. It's so pretty and spooky. All right. Then another Waxing Moon Designs Halloween Critter Trio. There's a bat, an owl, and a cat. I finished the cat, and you've probably seen this on one of my fully finished object things. And it's on 28 count natural linen, because I used to buy that all the time. And I thought I'd show you a finish. But I'm still calling it a work in progress, because I want to do the other two. But that is one mean looking cat. But like I said, I like black cats at Halloween. Isn't that right, Julia? Hello, Julia. I'm glad that you're watching my videos. It was good to read your comments. It was good to read everybody's comments. I really enjoyed it. And I'm using 2 strands over 2 on that one. And the next one I'm going to stitch is going to be, well, I don't know, because I haven't even started it. So there you go. So, but yeah, I just love that. I need to really keep that out and frame it. That would be good. Or maybe I could make a pillow out of it. What should I do? Frame it, or make a pillow, or a flat fold? Give me ideas on what I should do. Okay, so I'm going to take that one out. Let me put the pattern back in there. Okay, the next one, oops, and I think this is the last one. Yes, it is. I was a member of Teresa Kogat's Patreon, and I got so many patterns of hers that I was like, oh, I can't stitch all these. So I had to stop because she gives you a lot for her Patreon. And this was Stitching Witches. I think this pattern's out now in the Halloween book. But this is mine. It's a PDF, and it's 125 by 81. And I apologize for the fan, but it was 80 degrees here today in the south. Yeah. And this is on Fairy Wool in the Wood, 32 count Witch Time. And this is a very mottled fabric, but I thought this would be perfect for this. It just looks very spooky and old. And I'm using 2 strands over 2 on the 32 count Fairy Wool in the Wood. And this is the first Fairy Wool in the Wood fabric I think I've ever stitched on, and I like it. It's not stiff, but it's not too soft. It's just right, you know, just like Goldilocks. So hopefully I'll get some more done on this, because I need to do, well, the other witch, bless her, she's not even started. And I don't even have the jack-o'-lantern that this witch is sitting on, and she doesn't even have all of her dress or feet. So, yeah. But anyway, those are some of my Halloween works in progress that hopefully, and even some finishes that I will get working on, and you know, hopefully you'll see some finishes coming up. It would be nice. Okay, let's do giveaway number 6. And we'll also have the question of the week. Okay, the question of the week is what is your favorite thread, floss, or silk to stitch with? It doesn't matter. Just what is your favorite that you like to stitch with? You know, is it Sulky thread? Is it Dinky Dyes? Is it Threadworks? Is it DMC? Is it Anchor? You know, is it Pearl Cotton? Is it Vicky Clayton, which I've never used? NPIs? You know, just tell me what you like to stitch with. Okay. Number 6, we have a Sweet Nothings pattern. Is by JB Designs, Smiling Jack-o'-lanterns. It says Halloween is witches wearing pointed hats, smiling jack-o'-lanterns, and spooky black cats. And that's the pattern. Isn't that cute? Judy makes really sweet patterns. Then here's a new one. It's called Meow-O-Ween by Stitches by Ethel. Isn't that cute? That cat, I'm telling you. And then another fairly new one. It's Enchanted Quaker by Luminous Fiber Arts. Isn't that gorgeous? And you could stitch it orange, purple, black, whatever you want to do. Or you could change it up and do some orange, some purple, some black, some yellow. You know, just change it up. But this is really, really pretty. But it uses 8 skeins of black coffee, Classic Colorworks, using 2 strands of floss on 32 count. Okay, this one is in Autumn, and this is Collection Tra-La-La, and this is just the cutest little witch. And look at that mouse sitting on top of the cauldron that says Boo. Isn't that cute? Okay, so you've got this one, the cute witch, the Quaker, the Meow-O-Ween, and Smiling Jack-o'-lanterns. And the word you need to say is cat. I figured, you know, we hadn't said that one. At first I was going to say black cat, but just say cat. C-A-T. All right, so be over 18. Like the videos. Please subscribe to the video when we have 2,000 subscribers, if we ever get them. We will have another giveaway. And it's not that I want the subscribers. It's just that I want to have another giveaway. And I've already got my stuff sent out. And hopefully we'll be able to have it very soon. Because The last I counted, we needed like 29 or something. So we're slowly but surely getting there. So share it with your friends, and I would greatly appreciate it. And remember, if you get some FFOs, you want to do hashtag FFO Challenge 2024, and you want to tag, I couldn't think of the word, tag Jen Quilter and Penny's Daughter Shares. Penny's Daughter Shares. And I will link that below. Also, next time, we'll have our giveaway winners, from the Flossiversary. And thank you so much for those of you that have been with me for 4 long years. I don't know how you've done it. But anyway, I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. I love meeting you in person. So if you ever see me out and about, please don't be shy. Come over and say hello, because I've never met a stranger and I just love to talk. Imagine that. And next week we'll get back to the usual stuff, which is not Halloween. It will be all other things. So remember, if you're not fond of Halloween, you only had to endure it one time. So anyway, totally one time. And hopefully you'll enter the giveaway and answer the question, what's your favorite thread to stitch with, or floss or silk? All right, until next week, happy Halloween for those that celebrate Halloween, and happy stitching, and stitch all the things like I do. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.